There are some bugs out here. Let's get some cheeseburgers going. I wanted to show you some of the remnants of my battle last night. The casualties. Welcome back to Camp to Coast. My name is Art, A-R-T. Kind of a continuation of yesterday, or the camp that I did previously. This is kind of like a second day, so it should be fun. The weather's still nice. Last night got kind of cold. Tonight I think it might get colder. Not too bad though, kind of maybe in the 40s. We're gonna go camp by a pond, probably do a little fishing just for fun, catch and release. Maybe we'll catch a couple bass or something. There's some bears in the area, black bears. I don't know if we'll see any. Hopefully we won't have any close encounters. There's also white-tailed deer. Probably see some of those, unless they get spooked off. And other than that, we're just gonna cook some burgers and have a good time and just chill out for the evening, and then wake up in the morning and probably cook some more waffles and coffee. So, like I said, a little bit of a continuation of the previous video, but it'll be good. Should be quite relaxing and in a nice area. Went to Walmart. I got some Thermacells. These are the USB powered ones, so I've never used those because there's gonna be some mosquitoes, I think, tonight. Although I'm not gonna try and stay outside all night. We are gonna be camping in the van, so it should be more tolerable than being outside in the tent and having to worry about all that. All right, we've arrived. The pond here. There are some bugs out here, so the first thing is let's go ahead and get the new Thermacells set up. Okay, got a couple of solar or battery power banks. that I can use to charge these, because apparently these are not the type that work off of fuel. They work off of battery. This thing has a solar panel in it. Never used it, but it's charged, I think. So it should be handy. And this is just a regular Anchor power bank. These are the mosquito Thermacell repellent things I got. This comes with a 12-hour refill, but then I got some other ones here that are 36 hours. So we'll see how those work, but I don't need those today. Just have my Benchmade. I don't know what model this is. This is the really light one that's for camping purposes or hiking. It's fine. I'm just going to cut this plastic for sure. And let's see what we got in here. So it's got I don't know what that is. Carabiner. Paper. A USB cable. I don't know how this is going to work. Okay, it's going to be pretty slow charging. Looks like it's the 5 amp type. Not USB-C, but USB-A. And this is it. Not sure how to use it. Okay, so the top just comes off. Press these sides, it seems. And it says take that off before you use it. Okay, this is the Thermacell stuff here. And going like that. Then going like that. What does it say? Remove before use. Okay. What am I removing? Remove. How do you get the top off? Okay, there you go. You just pull that off. Oh, that broke. And that might be it for that. Yep. I don't know, maybe I can still stick it there. Okay, put that on. Put this way. Gonna work. Okay, well, it's closed. I broke the wick. Alright, and then we've got this. I don't know that I need to undo it. And where's this plug in? Right here. Plugs in the front. It's okay. And let's plug it into one of these power banks and see what happens. Do I have power? Oh, there you go. Guess we'll see how it works. It looks like it's charging, it says. I don't know if it works when it's charging, or if it's got to charge and then work. That would be bad. Okay, so you can see those lights, I think, on the front. And this has it's about half full, I think. So we'll see if it works. I don't smell anything yet. So we'll let that do something, see what happens. Don't know. This is why I got two. So you have one going, have one charging. I think they make a bigger one that lasts longer. I think it's supposed to last 5.5 hours battery. I think there's a bigger one, a 90. This is a E55 or EX55. I think there's an EX90 that maybe lasts 9 hours battery, but not repellent, just the battery. So that's something. Now we're pros at this, so shouldn't be a problem. You squeeze the sides, the top comes off. Take this thing off before you move it because it's covering those electrodes. You got your stuff in here, repellent. Don't break the wick when you take the thing off, which I did on the other one, but I think it's still going to work. You just be careful with it. See, it's still intact this time. Put it in here. Take this. It's got electrodes on this side, electrodes on that side. You just line them up. Push it down, bing, bang, boom, it's done. And you just got to charge it. So you got your charging cable. You pull this tab down like that. Plug this in the right way because it only goes in one way. Boom. Take your power brick, which also happens to have solar on it, which is awesome. And a flashlight. It's got a light. Does this have battery? Yes, it does. All the lights are on this. I know you can't see it because it's still too bright outside, but they're all blue. So we've got all the lights. We could charge, potentially. I know it's not going to charge fast, but okay. And take this off. Plug this in. Somebody's calling me. Turn that on. It's on. Charging, charging, charging. I think. So this, oh, it's smoking. This is smoking. Can you see the smoke coming off of this? Just a little bit. There it is. You can see it. So it's running, and you can see the lights are on. So that's that power bank is charging this in the front there. This charging bank is charging itself, which is awesome, and charging this to the point where I guess it'll start working. These lights are circling, which means it's juicing up. Look, it's already smoking. That's awesome. Can you see? See the smoke? So this is supposed to cover a 20-foot zone. So that's like a whole circle of 20 feet. So this is the Thermacell mosquito repellent, scent-free, no spray, 100% guarantee, 5+ hour charge. So I think it said 5.5 hours, what I read. Yeah, no mess. Don't have to spray myself. And I can already tell, oddly enough, I'm not getting bugs around me. I just realized that. So it comes with this 12-hour refill in the box, which is nice. There's the USB cable. And it sounds like the frogs are starting to go. I like it. Ideal for campsites, backpacking, hunting, and travel. So that's cool. And these are the other refills you can get. I don't know what the difference is in those two. So I got this, and it says 36-hour mosquito insect refills. Same zone, scent-free, and it fits, I think. It looks like it because it's, you know, you can see they got two different types compatible. There's like a non-camping version and a camping version. I guess this one, the EX, has this rubberized stuff on the side, so maybe it's a little tougher and maybe they like the shape of it. I don't know. But yeah, these are smoking, so you can see they're working. This one's, I can see it more. I don't know if that other one, how it's going to work with it. That's the one I broke the wick on. I mean, it's still smoking, but it's not smoking like this one. So let's get some camp set up and start cooking because it's going to get dark here soon. And I don't need any bears coming around and wanting to visit me while I'm trying to eat my dinner. And maybe we'll try and do a little fishing also after we eat. And Thermacell in the chair. Okay. I'm going to put this Thermacell in the van like this, and hopefully that'll keep the bugs from trying to come in the van for now. Oh, here's my fishing poles. Got a spinning reel and a bait caster. This one's got a worm on it, black worm, like fishing for bass with black worms, and this one has just a little grub on it with a spinner. Maybe catch something else up with that, or some bass. One. Oh, had him. And he got my line, my lure. So we got part of it. Bit the tail off my worm. Not sure if that was a fish or a turtle. Not sure. There it is again. Oh, I got it. Oh, yeah. That's a fish. There it is. You see him? Got him right there in the lip. Perfect. Easy in, easy out. First fish in the pond. Okay, gonna put him back. There you go, buddy. Sorry about your lip. The induction cooktop that we've got. And in here, I've got my pan. There we go. Okay, let's get some cheeseburgers going. So I got some hamburger here in the refrigerator. These are from the other day. This is an induction cooktop, so it's really good. I'm not going to do it too high. So, let's get these burgers on. I don't have any bugs around me. I haven't felt a bug since those things really started smoking. These Thermacells are really working. It's amazing. Because I've been here before and it was mosquito heaven. So this is great. I was happy just to catch that one fish, honestly. I don't need to catch any more, but I'll try it later, maybe, or tomorrow morning. I like seeing like what's in it, you know, and if there's bass. I like bass fishing. That's my thing. So got bass. That was a good one for just casting against the shore here and in the corner of this pond. That's crazy. He jumped right on it. This is where I cast the lure, just straight ahead that way against the bank, and I just brought it right back in, just bumping it off the ground or the bottom, up and down, you know, rise, let it hit the bottom, pick it up, reel it in a little bit, and he took it. And then he went kind of this way, and I pulled him right in. But this pond goes all the way back that way. So there's another couple good spots on the shore over there that I could fish later, but this was just right here. I mean, come on, I'm parked right here with your van, cooking cheeseburgers. This giant wheat field. Saw that deer running across there. There's more deer that'll come out of over there into this field, but I don't know if they're going to come out with me standing here. Probably not. There's bears here. I've seen bears all down that way. You follow those trees. So we're going to hope they don't come this far because they got a lot of wheat to eat before they get to me. But anyway, it's real pretty here. And the bugs, non-existent. Non-existent. Pretty crazy. I'm just putting some of this nature seasoning on there. Salt, black pepper, sugar, spices, natural onion flavor, natural garlic flavor. It's just a little bit of everything, celery seed, that kind of stuff. But anyway, just put a little bit of that on the burgers here. I turned the heat down a little bit. I like my burgers crispy. Like well done. I like my steaks medium rare. Put a little more seasoning. Can't have one-sided taste in food. And I have, again, some Duke's mayonnaise. If you're in the South, or if you're not from the South, you ought to know about this. And of course, some Heinz tomato ketchup, no sugar added. I like that one. And Tillamook pepper jack. Just what I grabbed, no preference. I mean, really, I like American cheese on my burgers, but we're doing something a little different on this video, on these videos, so pepper jack. And of course, I've got these burger buns. I guess I could take these out of here. They're good. They're Farmhouse Hearty White. Bigger, bolder burger. So, they're good. They got sesame seeds on them. I like that. Kind of reminds me when I was a kid going to Roy Rogers. Getting a double R-bar burger, which I learned as I grew up was a cheeseburger with ham on it. Delicious. I should do that next time. I don't know why I didn't this time. I just thought about it. Okay. Next time. Make some double R-bar burgers. Roy Rogers. If you don't know what Roy Rogers restaurant is, not the actor, although I guess it is Roy Rogers restaurant, but that was like a fast food place back in the day. Alright, this is some Doritos. That's the chips. I'm going to say these things are getting to be done. So let's just give these things a little warm up first. And then I got to put the cheese on one of the burgers. And I won't put it on the other side. It'll be fine. It'll melt. Should be good. And the thing about these, this is farm style slices, this Tillamook pepper jack. So there's some thick slices. I don't know if you can see that. But that's a thick old slice. Really good. So I'm going to need 4 of these. Put some cheese on it. Take these out. I'll put the cheese here on the bottom slices. Cheese on the bottom buns. Cheese on the top of the burger. And then we'll put the mayonnaise and ketchup on the top slices. Alright, that one's done. Boom. Well, done. Turn this off. Down here. Cool. Burgers. Mayonnaise. They'll spread out. And ketchup. Oops, missed. Perfect. There you go. Got a Mountain Dew Zero Sugar. I like these. They're quite zesty tasting. Really refreshing. Burger. I'm gonna be full as a tick, like they say. When I finish this, bon appetit, everybody. Good. Let me just say, whoever invented paper towels, great. Thank you. And this burger is exactly what I said, crispy. It's great. Don't forget the Doritos. This is what I had in the last video. I mean, I gotta eat it, right? But it's good food to me. Really good. Burgers, Doritos, Diet Mountain Dew, no bugs, thank you Thermacell, bass fishing, van camping, perfect weather, I mean, you can't beat this. You can't beat it. So good. Good. I don't know why, but these burgers taste better than the burgers in the last video. And the last video were awesome. So these are even better. Maybe a day in the refrigerator helped them. I thought I had like me eating these whole burgers recorded. I didn't. So sorry about that. They were amazing. I mean, a burger is the best food you could have at a camp out like this to me. You know? I mean, it even tastes better outside than it does inside. What's some foods that you like cooking out at a campground like this when you're camping? Something easy. I mean, a steak, obviously, hot dogs, sure, chicken wings. What are your favorite camping foods? Like, not just main course foods, but like sides, like a Doritos or potato salad. I almost got potato salad when I was at Walmart, but I wasn't feeling it. You know, let me know. Potato salad, macaroni salad. What else do you get? Potato chips? I don't know. Baked potatoes, if you're doing a steak, that would be good. What else do you like to cook when you're out here like this? Something easy. You know, I like one pot kind of thing. I only have to dirty up one pot, clean one pot. Got paper plates there. It's easier. But I don't want to be cleaning all night and stuff like that. I want to enjoy the time out here. It's beautiful. I mean, there's a great breeze going this way now. It's fantastic. No bugs. I mean, I got the Thermacell right there on the running board of the van. Since we turned those things on over at the picnic table, I haven't had any bugs around me. Like maybe once in a while something comes by and then he leaves real quick. He's like, oh gosh. But you know, we got here. Bugs were here. They were on me. I could tell. There was horse flies flying around, bugs getting in my ears. We turned those things on and in seconds they were gone. And then what did we do? We set camp up, fished for a minute, already caught a fish. I mean, what's going on here? This is crazy. Saw a deer. I'm sure that we're going to see more deer. They're going to come out right over here probably. Or not, as I keep talking. And believe me, I'm watching behind you, seeing if there's any bears coming up over here because they smell this food. I mean, I don't think these bears even know what food is, but there's a river back there. And the bears come across the river and up into the wheat fields and eat the wheat. But that's on the other side of this field, so hopefully they got enough wheat to eat. They don't need to come eat my Doritos. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your favorite camping foods are, and because I'm going to run out of ideas here real quick. And I know you don't want to keep watching me eat cheeseburgers. So give me some ideas, some cool stuff. Like I've seen people use like flatbread or naan that they get at the grocery store, and get some salami or pepperoni and some cheese, and they make little pizzas. That would be great. I could do that on this induction cooktop. I mean, I don't have a fire, you know. I don't even really need a fire. I'm not going to stay out here all night. I mean, sit here. I can get in the van when it gets dark. That's when the real bugs are going to come out. Plus the real animals. And, maybe watch a movie or something on the iPad. Or edit some of this video, I don't know. And then hit the sack in the van. I'll give you a tour of the van at some point in a video. It's great. It's all built out already. That's what I got. It's a Winnebago Revel. So it's like a Mercedes 2500 cargo van. And then Winnebago gets it and builds it out. And the reason I got that is, Winnebago, you think of them as a RV maker forever. So they custom make everything inside the van rather than hodgepodging, stuff from Home Depot and things like that. And it's light, keeps it lighter than using bigger pieces of wood, these kind of things. It's all fabricated, so it's really great. I really like it. It's been good. And it's 4-wheel drive, so you can't beat that. And I plan on going some tougher places. I'd like to. And this thing should do it. I want to get some upgrades, some bigger tires, bigger wheels, different suspension system, get a winch on the front, a bumper with some more lights, some tow hooks. But it's really good so far. I've gone, I haven't had it that long. It's got almost 20,000 miles on it. And I just got back from a trip out west and went 5,000 miles around, no problems. Slept in the van for 2 weeks. It was great. Okay, I'm going to keep eating these things, and we'll see what we're going to do next. Maybe we'll do some more fishing. I'm just fishing with this little bit of worm that this fake worm had that fish bit off the tail. He still caught it, so let's try it. One. Hello. Whoop. The little one. But he fought good. Hey, put you back. Go get bigger. Well, that's 2 fish I got with like 10 casts maybe, not even. Pretty simple. I was just fishing a black worm. Both fish I caught on half a eaten worm. It had the curly tail taken off, so the fish are just biting. I don't really need to catch more. It's good to know that they're in there. Caught a bigger one, a smaller one, so that's enough for me. Don't want to bother them. It was fun. I like knowing where they are, but I'm not going to catch them and eat them. Good for them. Happy for them. Thanks for the fun. We can walk down here, look at some of the rest of the pond. Pretty nice. Watch out for snakes. Don't need that. But like I said, I caught 2. I could keep. I'm sure I could keep catching them. But you know, they're in there. I don't really want to get into this taller grass. Get ticks or snakes hiding in there. But it's nice. And there is a path that goes around the back, but I don't think it's mowed right now. On the other side, on the other side, there's shorter trees. And anyway, you wouldn't be able to fish that from that side anyhow. But and then this is, you can see where the van is. And then it's just a wheat field. And then back down there is, well, more like that way, is where the river is. And the river runs kind of this way. And that's where the bears cross. And they like hanging out down there, all along that tree line, eating wheat. You can go down there and just see where they walk through the wheat. Black bears. I saw some deer came out over there earlier, but they got scared. They snorted at me and ran down the tree line. So I'm sure they're down there somewhere. More might come out if we stay quiet. But it's cool. And it's beautiful out here right now. I mean, the weather is perfect. There's a little breeze. So it's really nice. Good morning. Let's see what it looks like outside. Sun's starting to come up. Looks good. Didn't have any bears knocking on the door last night. That was good. Had a good night's sleep. Got a little chilly. I think it got down to about 50. Windows still got condensation on the outside. It's not on the inside. We'll get up here in a little bit and get some coffee and some waffles going. Take a look out the back window here. Here's the pond. Looks good. Birds are chirping already. I think I'll eat all these today, this time, just to get rid of them. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Can't really say how many I'll eat. We'll start with 4. See where that takes us. And if you ask why I'm doing this inside than outside, because my power cables are not long enough to sit on the table outside. So I need to get some kind of something, extension cord. I don't know. We'll see. But this is fine. I'm getting a good breeze. And I'm inside out of the sun, so it's fine. Got the ceiling fan going, sucking air out, so it's bringing in a good breeze. And then I have this window over here open and cracked. Open with the screen down. Got good ventilation in here. U.S. and Canadian maple syrup. It says certified organic product of USA and Canada. So we're working together, folks. Lashings of this. Let's start off with that for those 2, but I'm going to be eating 6. Not bad. Oh, next batch just popped up. Perfect timing. Got my 0 sugar cinnamon roll. They don't even make this with sugar, so I don't know. And a half and half. How do we make that? It's real easy. We just do a little of this and a little of this, or a lot of this, actually. And that'll be tasty. So I appreciate you guys coming along on this trip. It's been a fun couple days. I'm going to do one more trip while I'm here in Eastern North Carolina for this trip. One more video. Do that tonight or tomorrow. I don't know which. Should have something new to cook. New area. Not sure where I'm going to go yet, but whatever it is will be nice. The weather's still supposed to be good, so it should be a good time. And again, if you have some suggestions on food that you want me to cook or I should think about, let me know. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. And we'll see if we can hook that up. Oh, let me tell you, last night I was sitting outside and the last egglers just popped up. Sitting outside last night, getting ready to go to bed, and everything was great. No bugs. Still had the Thermacells out. Awesome. You know, it was starting to get about dusk. And next thing you know, you start hearing around your ears. I was like, uh-oh. So I got the Thermacell closer to me. Kind of helped. started getting darker outside. They're intensifying. I was starting to see them fly in the air in front of me. Mosquitoes, that's what that is. Next thing you know, I'm swarmed. Just swarmed. They're all over. You look out and all you saw was things just bzzz, bzzz. And I still had the camp chair out. I still had the camera out. I don't know what else I had. I still had my table unfolded. It was crazy. So I made a mad dash to get inside. And as fast as I got in this van, still, I don't know how many mosquitoes got in here last night. The van door was closed when they showed up, but I opened it, got in, closed it, and somehow they managed to follow me right inside. And I spent 30 minutes standing here just killing mosquitoes. And I forgot that I had, get it out of here, this thing. This is it's not a tennis racket, it's not a badminton racket, it's a electrified racket. It's called a Zap It. And I bought this a while ago, never used it. And then I remembered I had it, but it wasn't charged. It's charged now, but it wasn't charged. And all I would have had to have done is just wave this around and hit them and they'd be dead. But anyway, I got this now, so the next time that happens, I'm prepared. And I'll shoot some video of my walls here. It looks like a war zone of mosquitoes stuck through the wall. I still got to clean that all up. But anyway, that was interesting. Let me put this back. But I did get them all. And I had a little LED lights on at night when I went to bed, and that was the only light on in here. And I got up, about an hour later after I turned the lights off and checked right there where the light was. And I didn't see any bugs, so I got them all. They weren't attracted to that light, and I won the war. Well, I won the battle, but they're still going to win the war because there's too many of them. But anyway, that was crazy. I didn't film it last night because it was crazy. But anyway, got my coffee. Cheers to you. Bon appetit and all that. I still got half of these, half of this third and fourth stack of waffles. And I got 2 more that's already popped up to eat, so. Good waffle. Good syrup, really. When I was growing up, we'd always have Mrs. Butterworth's. I like that too, but this is better because it's Mrs. Butterworth's is more like just pure sugar, but it was good because it's kind of buttery. I didn't have any butter for this trip, if you didn't notice. I didn't get it when I was at the grocery store, but anyway. Still good. Still good. I am going to do a tour of the van at some point, so you guys can see what I'm dealing with. The Winnebago Revel. It's a Mercedes 2500 van, cargo van, that then Winnebago gets the van, and then they custom build it all out. So it's all, you know, factory created. It's not go to Walmart and just buy stuff, or not Walmart, but Home Depot, and just buy stuff. It's lighter than the other, like, you know, people who make their own vans, because they use wood, like serious wood, and it's too heavy. Like, this is wood, but it's not super heavy. You know, Winnebago famous for RVs, so they know. And I'm not a real handy guy, so I wasn't into like trying to build everything, and I'm not an electrician, and so I wanted something that was built out, had solar, had batteries, you know, second alternator to charge the batteries. It's fantastic. So having all the amenities already built in, I mean, running water, you know, sink, 2 showers, toilet. I mean, it's got everything. And the advantage to a van, in my opinion, as opposed to something bigger, is this can fit in any parking space, you know, any parking space whatsoever, just like a regular car, because it's not extra long, it's not extra wide. So that's convenient. It makes it a lot better. And, you know, I stealth camp everywhere I go. I don't go to, you know, RV parks and campground kind of places. If I'm in a city, I stealth camp in the city. If I am, you know, and the advantage of having batteries and solar and water and all this kind of stuff is, when I'm out like this, I can stay out indefinitely, really, until I run out of gas, diesel in this case. You know, and it's got a diesel heater which pulls off of the diesel gas tank, just sips it very, very slightly, so that can keep me warm. But really, I've only had to turn that on one time when I was in Jackson Hole. For some reason, like 40 degrees in Jackson Hole is a whole lot colder feeling than, you know, 40 degrees on the East Coast or, you know, in the South. It is cold feeling. I don't know if it's because there's no humidity or less humidity, or, but that was a cold morning, and I turned on my diesel heater that morning. But I mean, I've been in 32 degrees in the South or in on the East Coast, and that was nothing. You know, I didn't need my diesel heater, so I don't know what the deal with that was. But I'm gonna tell you something, and that was in May. You know, when I was in Jackson Hole and it was 40. So I can't imagine Jackson Hole in the winter. It would get unbearable. But it's beautiful, beautiful out there. We're going to take another trip out there at some point and explore a little bit more out west. But for right now, we're going to do a lot of stuff around the south and the East Coast. So that'll be cool. I wanted to show you some of the remnants of my battle last night. The casualties. There's more of them, but there's some marks. It was a battle, I'll say that. It was a battle. We probably got some on the floor here too, somewhere. Yeah, but it was crazy. That's just a couple of them. You can't even see that mark. But anyway, pretty nuts. I'm gonna clean this up now. All right, waffles are gone. Still got my coffee. What is it with coffee in the morning? It just hits right? I mean, it's good. I don't care what you drink, you gotta drink coffee. I can't do tea and get the same thing. I like tea. coffee. It's good. All right, look, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Again, send me, write some comments down there. Let me know what you guys are liking and eating and drinking and all that kind of stuff. Check the P.O. box in the description if you want to send some stuff for me to check out that you're using. I'd love to see it and hear about it and try it. And other than that, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.